Good morning. I'm going to be actually solving system of equations word problems. So I hope this video is going to benefit you if you are a student in school or whatever. The tutorial is going to be in two parts. So the first part I'm going to solve from question 1 to 5, and the second one is going to be from question 5 to 10 as well. So let's start for question number 1. Tickets to a movie cost $5 for adults and $3 for students. A group of friends purchased 18 tickets for $82. How many other tickets did they buy? So let's assume that the number of adults that buy the tickets are called A, and the number of students who buy the ticket called S. So the question says that $5 is for the adults and $3 are for the students. And the group paid of 18, and the group of friends purchased 18 tickets. What does that mean, that they purchase 18 tickets? This means that the students' tickets plus the adult tickets all equal to 18. So this is the first equations. And what is the $82 means? This is mean that $5 time the not sorry, let's make students understand. $3 time the number of students who buy the tickets plus $5 times the number of adults who buy the ticket, all equal to $82. And this is our equation 2. Now you have two equations, two unknown. You can solve with either elimination, substitution, or mode 5.1. I'm going to solve it by, let's say I want to solve it for elimination. So let's multiply both the first equation by 3. So it's going to be 3s plus 3a all equal to 18 times 3. It's going to be 54. And this is also 3s plus 5a equal to 82. Let's subtract this equation from this one. So this is going to be cancelled. 3a minus 5a is going to be minus 2a equals 54 minus 82. It's going to be minus 28. So this signs cancels, and a is going to be 28 over 2, which is 14. So we have 14 adults. So let's substitute the 14 here to get the student. So S equal, let's put this on 14 and move it to the other side. 18 minus 14. So the students is going to be 4. So this is the answer. So they bought 4 student ticket and 14 adult tickets. So let's move to the next question. I have actually moved the screen a little bit wider to have such a place to write. Okay, the next one says at a store, Eva bought 2 shirts and 5 hats for $154. Nicole bought 3 same shirts and 4 same hats for $168. What is the price of each shirt? So Eva bought 2 shirts and 5 hats for this amount of money. So let's say that the price of shirt is S and the price of each hat is H. So Eva bought 2 shirts, so 2 times the price of shirt, which is S, plus 5 times the price of hat, which is H, equal to the total amount of money that she pays for both shirts and hats is $154. And this is our first equation. The second equation will be Nicole bought three same shirts and 4 same hats for $168. So 3 times S plus 4H is going to be 168. And this is the second equation. You can either solve it elimination and substitution or mode 5.1 by the calculator. At this time, I wanna solve it mode 5.1. I'm gonna show you the technique. You're gonna grab your calculator, make sure it's FX 570 ES or 950 or 920. So you're gonna you're gonna select mod 5 1. You're gonna say 2 equal, 5 equal, 1 5 4 equal, 3 equal, 4 equal, 1 6 8 equal. So the first value is going to be 32, and the second value, which is the hat, is going to be 18. So the price for the shirt is for the shirt, say shirt. Oh yeah, is the price for the shirt is $32, and the price for the each hat is $18. Make sure that the shirt is under the shirt and the hat under the hat and the number under the number, because in order to make the calculator works in the right way. So this is the second one. Let's move forward to the third one. A farmhouse shelters has 10 animals. Some are pigs and some are ducks. Altogether, there are 36 legs. How many pigs are there? So if you have noticed, once we write at every questions, once we write the two equations, it's going to be easy if you to solve it. So the hardest part is when you get the two equations. So let's get the first one. A farmhouse shelters 8 animals. So what are the 10 animals? They are consisting of pigs and ducks, right? So let's say the number of pigs plus the number of ducks is 10, and this is our first equation. Altogether, there are 36 legs. So the pig have 4 legs, in case if you don't know, and the duck have 2 legs. So 4 legs times the number of pigs plus 2 legs times the number of ducks are 36 legs. So this is the number of legs equation, this is the number of animal equation, and this is we solve it mod 5.1. Now I want to solve it actually by substitution. So in order to make you train in the substitution method, so let's move the d in the other side. So p equal 10 minus d. Substitute back p for 10 minus d. So 4 times 10 minus d plus 2d equal 36. 40 minus 4d plus 2d equal 36. Minus 4d plus 2d is going to be minus 2d. Plus 40 equal 36. Let's move the 30 here and get this here. So 40 minus 36 is going to be 4. And here is going to be 2d. So the number of ducks are 2. So you have 2 ducks. In order to get the pigs, let's substitute back here. So p plus 2 equal to 10. And the number of pigs are 8. That's how it works. So let's move on to the next question. A class of 195 students went on a field trip. They took 19 vehicles, some cars and some buses. If each car holds 5 students and each bus holds 25 students, how many buses did they take? So the number of students are 195. They took 19 vehicles. So let's say cars, the question wants number of buses did they take. So cars plus buses is equal to 19, because there are 19 vehicles, or either buses or cars. So I did the first equation is to calculate the number of cars plus the number of buses is going to be 19 vehicles. If each holds 5 students, if each car holds 5 students, so 5 students times the number of cars plus, and each bus holds 25 students, so the number of 25 times the number of buses is going to be equal, and it holds up to 195 students, equal 195 students. And this is our second equations. You can either solve it mod 5.1, and every time I'm gonna say these words. So let's solve it like by let's solve it by elimination. Okay, I'm going to multiply here by 5, so it's going to be 5. Let's change the color. It's going to be 5 times 5. 19 times 5 is I think 19 times 5 will be 95. So it's going to be 95. So let's subtract. Let's make minus for the equation. Let's subtract the first one from the second one. 5c minus 5c is going to be 0. It cancels. 5b minus 25b is going to be minus 20b. And 95 minus 195 is going to be minus 100. The 0 cancel with the 0. as we divide by 10 both sides, and b is going to be equal minus 10 over minus 2, which is 5. So the number of buses they took is 5. Substitute back for the equation. Let's substitute. You can substitute here after we multiply by 5, or you can substitute back when before we multiply by 5. So it is the same thing. So 5c plus 5b equal 95. You can substitute here, or you can actually bring it back to the original one. Like you can divide both sides by 5. It's going to be to make it easier for the calculations. So let's substitute here 5. So C will be 19. I'll move this minus 5, which is 14. So the number of cars, they took 14 cars, and they took 5 buses as well. So let's move for the next question. This is our last one, and the next video I'm going to make from question number 6 to 10. A theater is selling tickets for a performance. Mr. Smith purchased 8 seniors. So Mr. Smith purchased 8 seniors tickets and 5 child tickets for this number. So 8 seniors, 8 times the price of senior plus 5 times the price of a child ticket will be equal $136 for his friends and family. Mr. Jackson purchased 4 senior, so 4 times the price of the senior ticket plus 6 times the price of the child ticket, and he purchased for a total of $96. Now you have the first one and you have the second one. You can solve it either both ways. Let's solve it by elimination as well, because if you see here it's 8 and here is 4. So if we multiply here by 2 with the old equation, 8 will 8. I'm going to subtract, and it's going to be actually to cancel. So this will be 8. This will be 12, and 96 times 2. I think it's 192. 192. So let's subtract. Sorry. Let's subtract this one from this one. 8 cancel. 5c minus 12 is going to be minus 7c, and 136 minus 192. 136 minus 192 is going to be minus 56. Cancel. The c is going to be 56 over 7, which is 8. So the price, so the price for a child ticket is $8. Substitute back here for any equation. So 8s plus 5 times the price of child is going to be 136. Move this to the other sides. So 136 minus 5 times 8. It will be 96. To 8s equal 96. Divide both sides by 8. So it's going to be 12. So the price for the student, so for the senior is $12, and the price for the child is going to be $8. I will actually continue like to solve the rest questions, because I feel like there is no need for the other video. Okay, let's move on to the question number 6. The difference of two numbers is 6. So the difference between two numbers is 6, and their sum is 14. What is the bigger number? So let's say that the bigger number, let's call it big, and the smallest number, let's call it small. So their sum is 14, and the difference of two numbers is 6. So their difference will be 6. So of course the bigger one minus the smaller one is going to be 6. Of course, the bigger, when you subtract the bigger one from the smaller, going to be 6, and their sum is 14. So it's easy one. You can solve it by elimination. Let's add the both equation. B plus B is going to be 2b. This one cancels. S minus S plus minus S. 14 plus 6 is going to be 20. So the bigger one is 10. What is the bigger one? Is 10. So easy question. Let's move on to number 7. The sum of the digits of a certain. This question actually is really hard, so don't imagine or don't get irritated if you cannot find the solution, because we're gonna answer together now. The sum of the digit of a certain two-digit number is 7. The sum of the digit of the two-digit number is 7. So what does this mean? What does that mean? So we have two-digit number like x, y. This is like 1 and 6. So if we add the two, this is a two-digit number. If you add the sum of the digits of a two-digit number, this is a two-digit number. If they add the digits of these digits, the sum of the digits is going to be 7. Okay. Reversing its digits. So if you reverse the digits, so it's going to be 6, 1, and increase the number, the original one, by 9. What is the number? So let's get to this problem in an easy way. So let's say that our digits is xy. This is then our number, the first number x, the units, and the 10th digits is y. The sum is 7. So x plus y is actually 7. This means that xy plus yx, if you add this, because this is either 1 or 6, or 6 or 1, 1 or 6. So this addition is going to be 77. Think of it a little bit. So xy plus yx equals to 77. So this is our first equation. Reversing its digits. So we're going to reverse these digits. So let's reverse it. And increasing the number, this number, we're going to increase it by 9. So when we reverse it and increase the original number by 9. So what is the number? Do you want the original number? So this is our second equation. Let's plug yx here. So it's going to be xy plus xy plus 9 equal to 77. Let's solve. 2xy. So xy plus xy is 2xy equals 77 minus 9, which is 68. So xy is 34. So the original number is 34. Let's move on to the next one. This is actually an easy one. This is really hard. So don't imagine that if you didn't get it, it's okay. It's totally fine. The difference of two numbers is 18. So the difference of two number x minus y is 18. This is easy. Their sum is 66. So x plus y equal 66. So let's add it. X plus x is 2x. This is actually cancelled. Equal 18 plus 66. 18 plus 66, which is 84. X will be 42. Plug in here x, or plug it here. So 42 plus y equals 66. So 66 minus 44 is 22. So the y equal 22. What did the question ask? What are the numbers? So the numbers are x and y, and the y is 22 and the x is 42. So let's move on. The length of a rectangle is 3 meters, greater than 2 times the width. So the length, we have a rectangle. The rectangle contains length and width. Okay, the question says that the length is 3 greater than 2 times the width. So this length is 3 plus 2 w. The perimeter over the rectangle is 30 meters. So this side plus this side plus this side plus this side is 30 meters. So we actually have 2 from this side and 2 from this side. So let's say 2L plus 2W equal 30 meters. Or let's take 2 common factor. I'm going to continue here. So 2 times L plus W equal 30. Let's divide both sides by 2. So L plus W equal 15. And we have here the L is 3 plus 2W. So let's plug in the L here. So 3 plus 2W plus W equal 15. 2w plus w is 3w, so 3 plus 3w equal 15. Move this to the other side by the negative sign, so 3w equal 12, w equal 4. So the width is 4. What is the length? The question is actually asking for the length. So let's plug in the width here. So L will be 3 plus 2 times the width, which is 4. 3 times 2 times 4, 8. 3 plus 8 is 9, 10, 11. So the length is actually 11. Let's move on to the last and least question we have here. So our last question says, Jim has 44 nickels. Oh, this question is actually belongs to the United States. So if you are not from the US, like am I, you must know what is the nickels. So one nickel correspond to $0.05, and one dime correspond to $0.1. This actually are going to help us to solve this question. So Jim has 44 nickels and dimes. So the nickels plus dimes is 44, and this is our first equation. Totaling 2.95. Okay, so the nickels is actually $0.05, so $0.05 times the number of nickels plus $0.1 times the number of times is 2.95. If you solve it anyways. Let's solve it. I'm going to multiply here times 10, because it is 0.1. If you multiply by 10, it's going to be 1, and it's going to be cancelled with the first equation. So 9 plus, let's write it again, please. This time 10 is going to be 0.5 n plus d equal to times 10 is going to be 29.5. Subtract n minus 0.5 n is going to be 0.5 n. D minus D cancel, equal 44 minus 29.5 is going to be 29 over 2, which is 14.5. Divide both sides by 0.5, which is, so the nickels is 29. So we have 29 nickels. How many nickels we have? We have 29 nickels. So we have come to the end of the video. I hope this video make you better at problem solving, and make you better at system of equation word problems. Please like this video, and tell me in the comment section if you want another video in mathematics in general. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.